Welcome, my dear students. We are going to study classification of polymers. Polymers have different chemical structures, physical properties, mechanical behavior, thermal characteristics, and can be classified in different ways. The classification of polymers based on the source: natural polymers, synthetic polymers, semi-synthetic polymers. The natural polymers are isolated from a natural material. Starch is a polymer of glucose. It is a food reserve of a plant. Cellulose, it is also polymer of glucose. It is a cheap structural material of the plant. Both starch and cellulose are made by plants from glucose produced during the photosynthesis. Proteins, these are the polymers of alpha amino acids. They have generally 20 to 1000 alpha amino acids are joined together in a highly organized arrangement. These are the building blocks of animal body and constitute an essential part of our food. Nucleic acid, these are the polymers of various nucleotides. For example, RNA and DNA are common nucleotides. The polysaccharides, starch and cellulose, proteins and nucleic acid, etc., which control various life processes in plants and animals, are also called biopolymers. Semi-synthetic polymers, chemically modified natural polymers. For example, hydrogenated, halogenated or hydrohalogenated natural rubber, cellulose nitrate, methyl cellulose, etc. Cellulose is a naturally occurring polymers. Cellulose on acetylation with acetic anhydride in the presence of sulfuric acid forms cellulose diacetate polymers. It is used in making thread and materials like films, glasses, etc. Vulcanized rubber, natural rubber and sulfur then heated to give vulcanized rubber. It is also an example of semi-synthetic polymers used in making tires, etc. Gun cotton, which is a cellulose nitrate used in making explosive. Rayon and other cellulose derivatives like cellulose nitrate, cellulose acetate, etc. are also semi-synthetic polymers. These are the thermoplastic polymers. Viscose rayon in the form of a thin transparent film is known as cellophane. Cellophane is softened with glycerol. Unlike plastic sheets, it absorbs water. Synthetic polymers synthesized from small molecules, low molecular weight compounds called monomers. These are also called man-made polymers, the polymers which are prepared in the laboratories. For example, polyethylene, neoprene, the neoprene synthetic rubber, nylon, Teflon, PVC, bakelite, terylene, etc. The classification of polymers based on backbone chain. Organic polymers and inorganic polymers. Organic polymers, backbone chains made of the carbon atoms, for example, synthetic polymers. Inorganic polymers, no carbon in a backbone chain, for example, glass, silicon, rubber. Third, that is the classification of polymers based on the structure. On the basis of structure of polymers, these can be classified as linear polymers, cyclic polymers, branched chain polymers, cross-linked polymers. The linear polymers, these are the polymers in which the monomeric units are linked together to form a linear chain. These linear polymers are well packed and have high magnitude of intermolecular forces of attraction and therefore have high densities, high tensile pulling strength and high melting points. For example, linear polymer are high density polyethylene, nylon, polyester, PVC, PAN, etc. Cyclic polymers, the cyclic olefin polymers is an amorphous polymer, is a new material, is used in packing films, lenses, vials, displays and medical. Branched chain polymers, these are the polymers in which the monomers are joined to form long chains with side chains or the branches of different lengths. These branched chain polymers are irregularly packed and therefore they have low tensile strength, low density, boiling point and melting points than linear polymers. For example, low density polythene, glycogen, starch, the amylopectin, etc. The cross-linked polymers, these are the polymers in which monomer units are cross-linked together to form a three-dimensional network polymers. These polymers are hard, rigid and brittle because of network structure. For example, bakelite, melamine, formaldehyde resin, etc. Next, that is the classification of polymers based on thermal response. Polymers may be classified on the basis of mechanical response to elevated temperature as thermoplastic and thermosets. Thermoplastic polymers, these are polymers which soften when heated and harden. When cooled, these polymers when heated become soft and then they can be molded, can be converted into any shape that they can be retained on cooling. Simultaneous application of heat and pressure is required to fabricate these materials. In these polymers, there will be no chemical crosslinks on the molecular level. When the temperature is raised, secondary bonding forces are diminished or broken. Thermoplastics are very soft and ductile, less brittle, weak, reshaped and reused, reclaimed from the waste. Generally long chain polymers, linear polymers formed by addition reaction. They can dissolve in some strong solvents, strong organic solvents, for example cellulose nitrate, polyacrylate, polyethylene, polyvinyl resins, PVC, polystyrene, etc. Thermosetting polymers. Thermosetting polymers become soft during their first heating and become permanently hard when cooled. They do not soften during subsequent heating. Hence, they cannot be remolded, reshaped by subsequent heating. In thermosets, during the initial heating, covalent crosslinks are formed between adjacent molecular chain, undergoes irreversible chemical change on heating and get converted into unfusible mass. They have a three-dimensional cross-linked network structure joined by a strong covalent bonds. They can be formed by condensation reaction. Thermoset polymers are harder, stronger, more brittle, cannot recycle, reshaped and reused, cannot be reclaimed from waste. They are insoluble in most of the solvents because of presence of cross-linking and strong covalent bonds. For example, epoxy plastics, bakelites, urea formaldehyde, phenol formaldehyde, etc. Then the classification of polymers based on the physical properties. First, that is elastomers. They have long range elasticity and undergoes a high elagonation even on application of low stress and rather weak mechanical strength. Polymer chains are held by weakest intermolecular forces. These polymers do not contain highly polymer groups or hydrogen bonding. The polymers have flexible chains. When they are stretched, they get deformed in their original shape, and when stretching force is removed, it returns to its original form. For example, natural rubber, synthetic rubber, that is vulcanized rubber, and silicon rubber. Then the plastics. These are the more stronger than elastomers, rubbers. They are hard, rigid, stiff and dimensionally stable, or may be soft and flexible. For example, polyethylene, polystyrene, etc. Then fibers. These are the strongest polymers having length at least 100 times its diameter. These polymers possess high tensile strength and high modulus because of strong intermolecular forces like hydrogen bonding, which operate in polyamides. Natural polymer, that is wool and cotton. Synthetic, that is acrylic and polyester fibers. These strong forces also lead to a close packing of chains and thus impart the crystalline nature. As a result of these polymers shows a sharp melting point. These polymers are used for making fibers, for example, includes the nylon and terylene. Means the strong intermolecular forces like hydrogen bonding, which leads the close packing of chains and imparts the crystalline structure, crystalline nature to the polymer. Liquid resins. The polymers used as adhesive, sealants, etc., which are in a liquid form, for example, epoxy adhesives and polysulfide sealants. Thank you.